When we think of snowboarding video games, we tend to think of these really spastic, flashy, intense action games. And that's cool, but what if I told you there's a game that's incredible just because it's a total opposite? I could just sense the hardcore SSX fans crashing out. Could it be? I've snowboarded mountains across the globe, from Fluffy Pow in Japan to the steeps of the Alps. But now I'm on an even bigger quest to uncover the greatest snowboarding video games of all time. Let's dive into Grand Mountain Adventure, a chill but addictive snowboarding game that's nothing like SSX. And it might just become your next obsession. This is Shred Retro.
It's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. Now come on now.
Grand Mountain Adventure, developed by Top Lover AB, initially caught attention as a mobile game, made its leap onto the Nintendo Switch back in 2019. And honestly, that's when things got really interesting. Imagine carving clean lines down untouched slopes. That's exactly the vibe you get from Grand Mountain Adventure. This game feels like the perfect evolution of classic snowboard games like Heavy Shreddin. It's nostalgic, yet modern at the same time. What makes Grand Mountain Adventure so interesting is how it completely flips the modern snowboarding video gameplay formula upside down, especially compared to the flashy, adrenaline-pumping SSX series. If SSX is like pounding energy drinks at a local concert, Grand Mountain Adventure is like sipping tea next to a cozy fireplace. The ambient sounds are phenomenal, calming your nerves after a long day at work or school. Honestly, it's the perfect chill wind down experience. The same year Grand Mountain Adventure dropped on Switch, the snowboarding film J.A. Unconditional dropped. Both of these showing so much love for the mountain and the love for the sport, the outdoors, and just the vibe, you know? Just so chill. And at the same time, SSX is all about you. You're the superstar dominating every mountain and throwing massive tricks. Grand Mountain Adventure, it's about the mountain. You're not the star. You're just a small part of a much bigger, majestic world. You might even catch yourself leaning closer to the TV, mesmerized by the sheer scale of your snowy playground. Or by just how small your character is, no matter how much you zoom in. SSX shouts at you with bright colors, crazy characters, and exaggerated visuals. Grand Mountain Adventure is minimalistic. Think Micro Machines or RC Pro-Am. It pays careful attention to the little details, and that's what's awesome. Like subtle snow trails behind your board. It's a brilliant example of less being more. SSX players thrive on insane stunts, triple backflips, impossible spins, and endless boost meters. But here, tricks are subtle and secondary. The real thrill comes from navigating the gorgeous terrain. The lack of exaggerated boost forces you to appreciate every twist, turn, and jump naturally. With games like Grand Mountain bucking the flashy norms, I get the sense that there's still room for new snowboarding video game experiences. Sometimes I want to get hype, and sometimes I really do just want to chill. So is Grand Mountain Adventure worth your time? Let's break it down. I love the addictive one more run vibe of this game. Like seriously, you sit down to play it and hours just vanish. I love that the terrain improves the deeper you progress in the game. I love the small, thoughtful details like the snow trails behind your rider. And I also love that when you reattempt those runs, your previous snow trails are still there, which, you know, is like when you're watching your favorite snowboarding movie and you can see that they've attempted those runs already or not, right? I love just kind of the fact that it had all the features you need. It's easy to restart, you know, a run. The rewind feature if you want to do something over. All of that stuff, it's just so accessible. I love the distinctive minimalist art style that's really pleasant to look at. I love that it's perfectly enjoyable for the whole family. There's nothing awkward or cringeworthy in it. You know, there's nothing edgy that doesn't land well. You know, for example, a lot of these games try to be cool and try to be edgy. You know, there's none of that in there. And I really just love the relaxing, immersive sound effects and the ambiance. I think it truly captures the mountain spirit. So what could it improve? The early maps can feel a little small and overwhelming, with challenges thrown at you immediately. The later stages improve significantly, but impatient players might miss the best terrain. You know, they might get overwhelmed in that first mountain. The controls are good, but could be tighter. And I think the physics do need minor tweaks, though overall it plays well. I think the stiff character animations could be improved. Those are mostly noticeable in replays, and it's not a deal breaker, but it's definitely noticeable. Despite minor tweaks, Grand Mountain Adventure proves snowboarding games still have fresh powder left to explore. Some folks are going to find this kind of game way more enjoyable than an action-packed arcade-type game. With Grand Mountain Adventure 2 on the horizon, I'm genuinely excited to see where this franchise goes next. I think it has so much potential. This game might have flown under your radar, but it's definitely one of the best new snowboarding franchises around. Whether you're craving a quick challenge or just a chill session after a stressful day, this game really does hit the mark. It's a reminder that the best games often come from unexpected places. Who knows, maybe the ultimate snowboarding video game hasn't even been made yet. Grand Mountain Adventure makes the case for a totally different kind of snowboarding game than games like SSX. If you're loving this journey through snowboarding game history, smash that like, drop a comment with your favorite retro snowboarding game, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next drop. I'm Ian, this is Shred Retro, and we've only just begun carving this mountain. See you next run.